Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see the list of resins available in the Indian market. I've rounded up 15 brands which have various resins within themselves. What is art resin? Let's start off with that. So art resin is an epoxy that mixes resin plus hardener in certain mixed proportions. It varies with brands and their uses. So there are mixes that are 1:1, 2:1, 3:1, etc. Either by weight or volume, it depends upon each brand. So, what exactly is the use of resin in art? Artists use resin to do river tables or molds like coasters, trays, clocks, even on MDF boards or acrylic boards. So, as well as say like for jewelry pieces or any of their souvenirs that way they want to preserve, it could also be used to preserve all of those. So the general three categories of resin that are available in the Indian market are for art purposes, and that takes up to 24 hours of curing time, and the proportions vary with the branch. And the second one is fast cure resins, which dry within 3 hours of time. And the second one is casting resin. Casting resins are generally with very high thicknesses ranging from 2 inches, half inches to 2 inches, and they could be used for tables, filling up river tables or casting, etc. And there is one more type which are used in making jewelry, that is UV resin. So we'll be seeing the first three categories today. These are the lists of resins that I have rounded up for today, and from 1 to 7 these resins are generally available in their website or on Amazon, and the next 8 to 15, the list between that, are available in their Insta stores as of now. What we'll be seeing in this video would be how much our quantity that the brand offers and their pricings, the mixed proportions, their pot life, their curing times, etc. And if at all the brand offers any special features like bubble release. Generally, to be honest, all brands offer odorless and no VOC kind of resins only, and which are with very less fumes. So we'll be seeing all of these brands. First off, it is Fortune Chemi Epoch resin. Epoch Art Epoxy is the first type within their brand, and it comes in different sizes as shown, and the mixed proportion is 3:1 ratio by weight, and its pot life is 45 minutes, and demolding time is 24 hours and full cure is 72 hours. The next variety is FX resin, and this is generally used for cells and defined lines, etc. And the mixed proportion is 2:1 by weight, and the pot life is 15 to 20 minutes, which is a fast cure resin. And the demolding time is 3 hours and the full cure is 12 hours. The third variety they have is Epoch Mega Cast, which is used for bulk casting and river tables. The mix ratio is 100:60 by weight, and the pot life is 5 to 6 hours for every 1 kg mix. This cannot be cast for more than 2 inches or 60 mm. The demolding time is 3 days and the full internal cure time is 10 days. For Haxans by Bori Ali, they have 3 resins within their brand. One is High Gloss Epoxy Resin Clear Coat. The mixed proportion is 2:1, and the pot life is 30 minutes and the full cure time is 24 hours. And the next one is Ultra Clear High Gloss Epoxy Resin Coat Grade 1, which has a mixed proportion of 3:1. And the third one is Haxan's Easy Cast, which mixed proportion is 3:1 as well. And the third brand that we are going to see today is Perfect, and the first variety within their brand is Perfect Ultra Clear Epoxy Art Resin, and the mixed proportion is 3:1, and its pot life is 70 to 80 minutes, and its overcoat time is 8 to 10 hours, and cure to handle time is 24 hours, and it is a full internal cure is up to 3 days. And the second one is their Epoxy Fast Cure Resin, which mix proportion is 2:1 and its pot life is 20 to 25 minutes. And overcoat time is 2 to 3 hours and cure to handle is 3 hours and full internal cure takes up to 12 hours. And the next variety within their brand is Epoxy Thick Cast, for which the mix proportion is 3:1 and it cannot be cast for more than 2 inches. That is, for half inch to 2 inch is what the thickness can be cast for given time. And the pot life is 4 hours and the overcoat time is 24 hours and the cure to handle time is 2 days and full internal cure takes up to 7 to 8 days. Next we are going to see the brand Fencraft. The link to their website is provided in the description box down below. They have 3 types of resins within their brand. One is Nova, which has a mixed proportion of 2:1 and pot life of 50 minutes and their recoat time of 8 hours and their 100% cure at 24 hours. Next one is Lust, which can be used for clear coating and jewelry and their pot life is 50 to 55 minutes and their recoat time is 8 hours and their 100% cure is at 24 hours. The third variety that they have is Infinite, which can be used for a scratchless surfaces like tabletops, etc. And the mixed proportion is 3:1 and their pot life is 60 plus minutes and their full internal cure takes up to 36 hours. The next brand we are going to see is Resin and Ritesh. They have 2 types of resin within their brand. One is coating type, which has a mixed proportion of 2:1 and a pot life of 30 minutes and cure time of 12 to 24 hours. The next type is for casting and the mixed proportion of that resin is 3:1 and a work time of 90 plus minutes and a cure time of 24 to 36 hours. And the link to this website is also given down in the description box below. Next off is a brand that's been in the market for quite some time, that is Madras Bazaar, which is popular among art resin enthusiasts for their molds, etc. They have a resin which has a mixed proportion of 10:4 ratio and a pot life of 45 minutes and a curing time of 24 hours to 36 hours. They also have another mixed proportion with 2:1 ratio, which has a pot life of 20 minutes and a cure time of 10 hours to 12 hours. And they also carry UV resins that can be used by anyone to make jewelry or tiny pieces that they could preserve. And their resins are generally crystal clear and less viscous and it's odorless also. One new brand that is in the market for resin is Itsy Bitsy. They have a mixed proportion of 2:1 by volume and a pot life of 45 minutes and touch dry time of 12 hours and cure to handle time of 10 hours and full internal cure of 24 to 48 hours. You can buy them on their websites and as well as on their stores, so please do check them out. Now moving on to Insta stores. So let's start off with a very interesting brand, Resin Cult. They have 3 types of resins within their brand and they are sold exclusively on Instagram. You can DM them and the link is also in the description. First off is the resin for art and artists, which has a mixed proportion of 3:1 and a pot life of 60 to 90 minutes and cure time of 24 hours. The second one is their flash resin, that is a fast cure resin, which has a mixed proportion of 3:1 and a pot life of 20 to 30 minutes and a cure time of 3 to 4 hours. The third one they have is a diamond coat resin, which has a mixed proportion of 100:35 and a pot life of up to 2 hours. And they have a bubble release technology within all of their resins and they emit least amount of fumes. So please do check them out as well. And the second Instagram store we're gonna see is Resin Era. They have one resin within their brand as of now, and that is called Special Ultra Clear Resin, with a mixed proportion of 2:1 and a pot life of 25 to 30 minutes and this is a bit thicker resin, so it is easier for anyone to start off with. And their recoat time is 6 hours, and their cure to touch time is 24 hours. Their Instagram page has been linked down in the description box below. The next brand with their resin just launched is the ArtStore Resin 24. Their mixed proportion is 2:1 ratio, and their pot life is 40 minutes, and their overcoat dry time is 3 hours, and their full cure is 24 hours. They also do have bubble release technology, and their resin is crystal clear. Do support the new brands that are coming out as well, guys. And the next brand we are going to see is Resin Hologram. Their mixed proportion is 2:1 ratio, and their pot life is 20 to 30 minutes. Their handle time is 24 hours, and their overcoat time is 8 to 10 hours. They also do have auto bubble release technology and stain resistant low heat generation. Their Instagram page has been linked down in the description box. And the next brand we are going to see is Artcraft, with their resin having the mixed proportion of 10:4 ratio, and the resin having a pot life of 45 minutes to 1 hour and a cure time of 13 to 20 hours. The next brand we are going to see is Eporics, and their mix ratio is 2:1 and a pot life of 45 minutes, and their handle time is 12 hours, and a full internal cure time is 24 hours to 72 hours. Do check them out, and they are based in Namakkal because they did let me know about where they're based on. Epoxy Art India has their resins mixed proportion as 3:1 and a pot life of 35 to 45 minutes, and their curing time for every 0.5 inches is 12 hours, and for above 0.5 inches it is 24 hours. Is auto bubble release and flame resistant. Their link has been provided in the description box below. The final brand we are going to see is Colorstay Studio. Their resin has a mixed proportion of 5:3 and a pot life of 25 to 30 minutes. And this is a fast cure resin which has a cure time of 6 to 8 hours. This is best suited for geodes, coasters and marbling, etc. This is the roundup of 15 art resins that are currently available in the Indian market. And if I could find any more resins, and I would definitely add a part 2 for this video. For more such videos, please do subscribe to my channel and do not forget to press that notification bell button. And also, if you have any more suggestions, do let me know in the comment section below, and if this video is helpful, also do let me know in the comment section. I'll try and link down an Excel sheet in the description box below of the entire 15 lists and their specifications as well. So I hope you all liked this roundup, and if you would like to see more such roundups of any molds or pigments you could find for your resin artwork, please do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for further videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.